Alright, y'all, today's August 21st. I need to make it. I crashed a car, right? Also, last time I was in here, I posted a YouTube video with just me talking. I was broke as hell. I crashed a car like 2 days before I was moving out to Miami. And I was talking about taking a risk. And a lot has changed since then. It's been about like a year and a half since I first moved out. I was trying to be a fitness influencer back then. Now I got a beard and shit. But a lot has changed since I was last in this room. Obviously, the room still looks the same. It's still pretty fucking ugly, right? Like you guys can see, it's not that nice. But it just shows that if you really put your mind to something, a lot can change, right? I crashed that car, so it put me down like $2,000 when I moved out to Miami. I only moved out with $5,000 minus that $2,000. So I moved out to Miami with like $3,000, had nothing to my name, had 0 fitness clients, and I didn't know what I was going to do, right? I just lost basketball. I played basketball my entire life, and I was stressing out, right? I was going to play because I had the heart surgery and I had knee surgery, so I wasn't going to play basketball for an entire year. I wasn't going to go to college because I just knew that's some matrix shit. And since then, right, I got a 9-to-5 job. I went broke, went into debt. I was so fucking poor. Like, I'd have to do math. I'd have to work doubles and like walk back to and from work twice a day, take the free train, wake up at 5, work 2 shifts, like whatever I could to make ends meet, I was doing. Like, I had no money. I never asked for a single handout the entire time. And now I've been able to make tens of thousands of dollars. I've been able to travel the world. I've been able to make money online. And that was really the whole reason I set out to Miami, was to figure out how can I actually change my life. Fast forward a year and a half, I've been able to do that. Now I'm back in this room. It's kind of cool to reflect because I was fat in that video as well. And I was stressed out, right? I'm still stressed out now. There's still so many things I got to do, but at least I know it's possible, right? And if I never tried, I never would have actually been able to get to this life that I always seen for myself. I live in a high rise now. I pay my rent every single month, travel the world, make thousands of dollars online, also help other people do the exact same thing. The people who know they're meant for more, the people who want to take a risk, but they're always been scared. I was scared as shit when I moved out here. I dropped out of college. I just had 2 surgeries a few months before, 0 fitness clients. It's 230 pounds, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna move out to Miami and figure it out. Right? I was sleeping on my friend's beanbag for 2 months, working a 9-to-5. So a lot has changed since then, and I'm blessed to be able to say it worked out. But if I never had the confidence when I did to move out of my hometown, to move out of my parents' house, I was 21 at the time, or I was 20 at the time, and I just knew I was destined for more. I knew that if I did something, I'd be able to succeed in it, and a lot of people probably can relate to that, right? You guys know you guys are meant for more, you guys know that you can do more, but you just don't know what you're going to do. And to that, I just gotta say, you gotta try everything, right? I had to try fitness coaching, I tried trading, I tried crypto, I tried insurance, life insurance sales, I tried high ticket sales, I tried a bunch of other things as well. I tried literally so many things and nothing ever worked out for me, but I knew I was going to be successful. That's why I kept trying, right? I'd edit videos at work, I would watch my trades at work, try to learn more, watch hours and hours of freaking Alex G on how to trade, or freaking one of these crypto guys on how to read markets, whatever it was. I was stressing out, and every single month I didn't know how I was gonna make the ends meet. So I was only making 17 an hour working at Lululemon, and my rent was freaking on my whole paycheck, and I also needed to eat. So I just got lucky. I found God, and God helped me get through the entire way. I've been able to pay rent every single month because I always had faith in myself. I knew it was going to work out, and if you're putting plans into motion, God will help you along the way. If you really feel like this is what you're called to do, the first month, first 3 months, whatever it is, you're probably not going to see success. It's just the way it goes, and that's just a filtering process is what I learned, right? Nothing's ever going to work out. Nothing's as easy as it seems online, but it's a filtering process, right? Your first, second month, you don't see any profit or you don't see much luck. It's just filtering out everybody who's not built to make it, everybody who's not actually faithful in whatever project that they're working on. So being able to go broke multiple times and have nothing but faith, that's really how I got close with God, right? I had no food, I had no money, I had no friends, I had no family out there. All I had was me, and I was like, shoot, bro, might as well start praying, right? I had nothing to lose, I had nothing to gain. It's not like I had anything to fall back on. I moved out with freaking $2,000-$3,000, whatever it was. So it was freaking stressful, I'm not gonna lie, right? A lot of people say like I aged a lot or whatever. I don't really care, but I always knew I was going to make it. I always knew that I was destined for more, whether it was playing basketball, whether it was just going all out on whatever it was, right? I still don't have much followers. I still don't have, millions of dollars in my bank account. But if I never moved out to Miami, if I never went through all these ups and downs, then one, I wouldn't have the resilience that I have now, right? If I go broke tomorrow, I know I'm gonna make it back by the end of the month or in a couple of months, whatever it is, right? I know I can go broke and keep getting it back because I've gone broke freaking 15 times in the last year and a half to get to where I'm at right now. And now I've been able to travel the world, been able to meet cool people, been able to just eat out. I got a haircut yesterday. I paid for my own haircuts now. When I was living here, I couldn't even afford a haircut. So just little things like that, being able to actually afford things for yourself. I pay a lot of money too. I pay like $100 a haircut now. It's like, damn, bro, balling. But back then, bro, I couldn't even afford like a $37 haircut, whatever the barber was charging. So a lot's changed, but a lot has to change in order for you to actually get to where you want to go, right? I used to play video games for like 8 hours on end, Call of Duty. I was never fat. I was actually kind of fat actually during that time. I was 230, now I'm like 215. But a lot has to change in order for you to get the life that you want, right? You have to lose friends, lose sleep, lose money, lose time. You have to look insane because most people wouldn't take that risk, take that jump in the first place. And that's what I ended up doing, and that's why I've been able to start getting closer to the life that I wanted, because I knew from when I filmed that video that everything was going to work out. Bro, I had freaking $2,000 to my name. Like, moving out to freaking Miami with $2,000 is retarded. And things didn't work out, lost some friends or whatever. But it's stupid to actually do that. And most people would never take a stupid risk or a stupid bet on themselves. And that's why there's the 1% and 99%. I knew I was going to go broke. If I was going to go broke, I was going to go broke, right? It's like, what, worst case scenario? I have to call my parents, please, can you guys just, buy me a plane ticket back? I couldn't do it, all right? So many times, too, I wanted to quit. When I'm working freaking every single day I didn't not work. And then I'd also try to post content, or also try to trade, or I'd also try to learn a new skill. Whatever I seen online, I would try every single freaking day. I would never get any success, I'll be honest. It took so long. Like, I only found success for the last 6 months or something. So it's not that long. And I was out there for a year and a half. So that first year, really, I was trying things. I didn't know what to do. I just kept praying. Just really, that's all it was. I kept praying. I'm not like the most holy spiritual guy out there, right? I sin and whatever. But a lot has to change. You have to go through these things to find, who you are, to find your path, to find your journey to God, or whatever that you see for yourself. You have to go through the entire ride to figure out who you're going to be. And I'm not, to my full potential or nothing, but I realized that I had to do a lot of those things. On top of that, another huge change that I made to my life is I've been celibate for over a year now. Today's February, or it's February now, so for way over a year I've been celibate, which is kind of crazy, because if you knew me at all, or even if you look at me, you probably like think that I'm like some misogynistic or like some like fuckboy type of guy. But bro, I've been freaking celibate for over a year, and that's been one of the biggest life changes in my life. Obviously, I still fall short to lust, right? I still want to go hook up with girls or do whatever, right? But at the same time, I know that's not what God wants for me, and I know that's not what I'm here to do, because it's taken so much time, it's taken so much mind capacity, and it's just done so much to my life. It's affected my life so much. So I knew, like, if I wanted to become who I am, then I need to cut some things out that are holding me back. And on top of that too, I was broke as shit, so I didn't have no freaking money. I couldn't afford to buy a girl a meal, right? I'd spend $2 on chicken, I'd have a bag of rice, and I'd have a protein shake. So it's like I'd spend $5 to $10 a day on food because I had no damn money. $5 to $10 a day on food because I could not afford to eat. That's why I got so skinny. If you guys look, I was like hella in shape at a certain point because I couldn't afford food, and I'd walk to and from work like twice a day. It's 2 miles, so I would freaking do whatever it took to get to where I am now. Most people would quit. Most people just don't really want to go there, and you kind of know if you're being tested. And the only thing to do about that really is just to pray, right? To pray, am I doing this right? To pray, am I gonna figure it out? To pray, and thank God too for a lot of it, right? Like, thank you for waking me up today. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to work, right? Most people don't even get paid $17 an hour. I was blessed to get paid $17 an hour. Most people literally don't have chicken in their house. I had chicken, right? Chicken was the cheapest thing you can get, so it's $2 a pound. But so many things. I was also have my job. It paid for my gym membership on top of that, so I didn't have to pay for a gym membership because Lululemon had like a thing where they could pay for it. So I was so blessed, and it's not like I got lucky, or maybe if I did get lucky, right? But most people can get hired at a Lululemon or like a Target or something like that and actually make some decent money. But right, if I never freaking crashed the car, I would have had more money, would have been more comfortable, and I wouldn't have struggled as much as I did, causing me not to change as much, right? Because in order for a big change to happen, you probably have to go through something. That's what most people do. They get broken up with, they go broke, something happens in their life, makes them want to change and causes them to change. And for me, it was just going broke. It was losing, all my friends pretty much, just because I didn't have anybody to talk to out there, right? Not really much people could relate to what I was going through. So I lost, everything pretty much, but I was able to gain so much more. I was able to get a relationship with God because I had nothing, I had nobody to talk to. And fast forward, I'm so blessed to go through these ups and downs because I know I can go through so much now because I can lose everything again for 5 more times, 10 more times. I've already lost everything so much before, it's not really going to be a struggle. So if you're going through something right now and you're losing friends, you're losing sight of your goal, you're just losing in life, right? Nothing is going your way. Most people would quit right there, and that's why so many people don't get the results, right? Because everybody lost multiple times, and in the span of freaking 2 months, your whole life can change, right? You can make freaking buttloads of money. I made a video talking about I had $200 to start the month, and I ended the month with $9,000, right? So I made $9,000 in a single month, and I had $200 to start my month with. I probably put up a screenshot somewhere to just show you how much life can actually change. But you have to lose everything so much to actually be able to change your life, because you're going to want to hold on to the old you. You're going to want to hold old ways, old habits. But if you don't have anything to even hold on to at that point, it's like, okay, well, now I got to change. And I was lucky enough to lose a lot of things and not be able to even afford anything, right? Afford to take a girl out, afford to go to the movies, or freaking go hang out with friends. Got dead ass couldn't afford it. So me going broke made me lose a lot of the things that I used to care about. But fast forward now, I'm able to get a crazy life because of it, right? And still a long way to go, but just shows that if you really believe in yourself, take a risk. If you lose, you move right back to this freaking house. You're probably not living in a garage. I hope you're not. If you are, I mean, shoot, you can make it out, because I was able to make it out as well. Got freaking Mario posters and stuff. I'm 22 now, so no shit, it's time to get rid of it. But I mean, shoot, bro, that's what happens. You got to go through life. Now I have my own high rise. I live in Miami, travel the world, make lots of money, and it's all glory to God. He got me through it, because it doesn't make sense why I did make it. All right, I moved out to Miami with $2,000 or $3,000, something like that. I didn't have any steady income, not much followers, not much knowledge on anything, right? I only dropped out of college. I only wanted to be a pro basketball player my entire life, and I just dropped everything, moved to Miami, and it's been able to pay off because I lost everything along the way. I lost all my old habits. I lost a lot of my old ways, my old friends, my old habits of thinking. Everything that I thought I used to care about, I lost. And in the process, I gained so much more. So if you're trying to make a big change, you have to be able to cut those things off that you know are holding you back, whether that's lust, whether that's worshiping money too much, whether that's hanging out with the wrong type of crowd, smoking, whatever it is. You know what's holding you back at the end of the day. And if you're never able to let go of that, you're never going to be able to jump, right? It's like a weight. All those things are holding you down, holding you down. It's like Rock Lee when he dropped all those weights and then he was freaking able to move so fast. Or Goku. I watched a little bit of anime. So Goku or Rock Lee, when they drop all the stuff, they're able to move around so quick because they were able to leave everything holding them down. And that's what you got to do. So you can go Super Saiyan, or you can boss up, or you can move to Miami, travel to Dubai, whatever it is you want to do. For me, traveling was a huge thing that I wanted to do when I make money. And I've been able to go to a couple different countries now. I've lived in a lot of places now, so it's been pretty cool. So that being said, you just have to have faith in what you're doing. You have to know that everything's going to work out, because I was able to do it with nothing. I lost everything, and in the process, I was able to gain so much more by losing everything I thought I used to care about. So make sure you pray, make sure you have faith, have undying belief, have undying confidence in yourself, and there's no reason why you're not going to be able to do the same thing as me or get ahead of me. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do the same. So that being said, just always have faith, learn a skill, learn something that you can monetize or get you closer to your goals, because at the end of the day, if you don't do something to get closer to your end outcome, you're only going to be further and further behind. Whether you want to be an influencer, whether you want to learn sales, whatever it is, if you're not going every single day towards it, if you're just standing your 9 to 5 waiting for the perfect time, it's never going to come. I had to go broke so many times to get here, and I'll go broke again if I have to.